Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another day of Gravitational Report, hour by hour, and wisdom here for you. Hopefully, you guys, that reports are helping you. Looking into the charts there, very kind of like a strange energies because of this shifting there, specifically talking about the moon joining Pluto. There, Pluto's been engaged with our spiritual evolutions, entering the age of Aquarius, and most of you know it, most of you feel it. The question is are you acting on it? But if you don't act, that means that something is not quite understood, or also kind of like a prevention not to make mistakes. You see it that you want to make steps, but those steps they have to be firm. But as the energies has been following in, and as the moon is going to be transitioning to Aquarius, um, talking about this process inside of you, that this process is going to be coming in, and that process is like after you see what you've done, after you see what it's working, you look into improvements. And that improvements, you find issues, you find things, you find something in there. And you begin to, as a evolve personality that it's inside of you, you begin to understand before and your old life, your own understandings. And then there, the issues become burden or something that you have to do and deal with it and so on. While right now, in the age of Aquarius, you find that the issues, the problems are not burdens, but they are something much better. Okay? They are the areas and the points where you need to evolve, where there is a room for improvement, room to make it better. And that's what these energies of Aquarius will be today. There's going to be some interesting challenges. You're going to see it on a chart as I'm showing you the chart in a little bit. Mindful yourself in the afternoons because the energies that's gonna comes in from it. Talking about particularly Cancer and Leo energies for it. That it's one of the ascendant and the midheaven. It's gonna be at Cancer and Leo. This is gonna be the two things that it's gonna be triggers a lot. Okay. Talking about those energies because it's going to trigger, first of all, it's going to be triggering Mars. As you feel that Mars is ready for actions, but feels kind of like a exhausted, tired. This Piscean energies has not getting into that full speed. It's going to get to that full speed when at the moon it's going to get there. You're going to find out the process of why did the moon is joining those energies. Why did the moon, when passing through a certain planet, it is igniting them? Why? Because the energy of the moon represents this internal intuitions you have inside of you. And then the intuition, it leads to what? Focus. And your focus is going to be where it's supposed to go. Yeah, we're going to have energies that we are going to be shifting through the Piscean energy when the moon's going to meet Saturn and Neptune. But when it comes into a Mars, she's going to be activating him. So he can be active within areas. All right, with that being said, here's your chart. Here is it going on, and let's get over it. Guys, if you have so many questions in there, you can ask about it, about those energies, because they're kind of like very interesting to interpret in there. Even that today we had a little astrology talks about Liliths up here. And I got the questions with you what the Lilith is. Talking about it, Liliths are been stuck in right here on Virgo and Pisces. In Lilith, if you look at it, there is two things in there. If you look at it, the negative side, there is the control, manipulations, shadow techniques, shadow rituals, magic, so on and so on. But if you look at it, the positive in there, that is the secrets that God gave to Lilith to fulfill her destiny. That is the secret dreams that never become reality, secret things and wishes and desires of what to make you truly happy. Because sometimes you are hiding those feelings. Maybe through your life, you hide things inside of yourself, and now those things need to come out in the surface. And this is the one side you're gonna be seeing it. But the astrology is using the mean Lilith and the true Lilith. And the way I see it, those two energies, it is about the true Lilith is the one that wants to achieve these goals and dreams, while the mean Lilith represents this shadowing, manipulative side inside of it that plays in there. And in order we to live better, we need to heal that. Okay, we need to heal that. So at 7 o'clock in the morning, as we see it, the midheaven, the inner work, it's an Aquarius, something new. You focus within the new. Your energies is in there. Your improvement. You done some kind of work. That's what the moon was in Capricorn. You're probably reevaluating the last year because Pluto is shifting right now. He's going to be shifting retrograde. And with this process is about these evaluations. If you did your evaluation process, if you did this once in a year thing, hopefully, in there, or there was a repeating situations like most of us, talking about personally here, in there, you probably saw it. I spoke to quite a few people, they confirmed that, but you saw it, those repeating cycles, but you acting differently. That is your improvement there. That's what the Pluto was. And you might see in it this within yourself, but the energy is going to be calling for what? You to have communications, you to look at it, what you've been done, what you've been healing, and what else it needs to be improve. That could be for it. It could be old wounds coming out. Okay, old wounds coming out on the surface to remind you what you need to be. Pay attention that Mercury is still at areas in there. You still have to talk something to your own self for this perfect energies between the moon and Mercury for it, Mercury, because that energy is about to seek that these issues are point of what you need to evolve. All right, so 8 o'clock, the energy is going to change. The ascendant is going to be at Gemini. As I said, there's going to be triggers towards Mars and Neptune up here for it. The midheaven is going to be at Mercury. That is going to be this energies that is going to point out to this shadow side of Lilith. For it, you're going to see there what you need to improve. Sometimes, in order you to improve things in there within yourself, those are the things as did I reach my goals in life? Did I reach my dreams? Or are you going to give up? Because it's easy to give up, but it's hard to make the things going. And especially right now that the Pluto and the Moon, they are squaring Venus and the Sun at the same time, you guys might be experiencing a lot of energies of lower realms. Talking about that, I didn't did very well. I didn't did something very good. I didn't achieve what I want. I didn't get what I need supposed to get. I thought that this is gonna happen, but it didn't happen. In there, and Pluto's gonna ask you, have you changed from inside? And this is gonna help you because you begin to understanding that I wanted things, but I wanted to come to me without doing the work. And this is a huge lesson wasn't in there because some people depending of that, especially where if you're working with energies, you're depending on something to happen, but didn't happen. But if you did the work with the energies and the energies begin to manifest, and this is what some of you is going to be looking to improve. It's like to understanding. It's not only a thought process. It's not only a ritual. It's not only of things that you need to do. You need to do some work with that energies, physical work with the energies, and then the things they manifest. That comes in. Okay. All right, talking about the next hour, the ascendant that is going to be at Cancer is going to be kind of like inform you in advance what's going on up here with this communication and talks and karma, family situations that it's coming in for it. The moon that is in Aquarius is going to be helping with this. Pluto is helping a lot of Mars. It's like, okay, you transform. Now you are this um, patience energy. You know, you handle the pressure as a master because you're mastering peace. And by mastering peace, it's allow you to see with whatever the actions you need to achieve in life, it's coming better to you. If you're still acting in the old ways, you see that the things doesn't work and you begin to evolve and you begin to shift, you begin to change. Of course, as I said in there for it, be mindful about this hours of the ascendant, what is in a Cancer, can trigger Mercury and Chiron. You can't blame your parents, you can blame bloodlines, you can blame something. What is not look at inside of you, what you have not tell yourself, and what you have not healed yet. Because if you heal the things, guys, if you did your inner work, the midheaven is in Pisces, you see these beautiful angel wings here. You're flying through it. You're flying because those um, those energies that was hidden, they're not hidden anymore. You saw that the sicknesses that you have inside of you, the things that are suppressing you, they were in the shadow. You keep them there. Now it's time to take them out to the garbage. And that energy comes in and tells you, you do that, it's going to have this great family and you can fly. What is you going to choose? Okay. So this is what, like, you see the issues and they become your guidelines for you to moving forward, for you to evolve, and should be happy about this. Okay, don't act like a, oh my goodness, oh my god, it's a burden. I have to carry all this karma. I have to heal all these things and so on and so on. You may feel the energies. That could be a guilt, shame, so on and so on and so on in there. But when you look at it of what it's happening, actually, you're gonna be very, very happy because those energies here, they're healing family energies, environment. Who creates the environment? The moon. All right, talking about this ascendant when it's coming on Leo, it's telling you of what the things are. You need to understand that part of love there. I've talked about it. It's gonna be triggers. Ascendant is gonna be triggering this part of I'm not love, I'm not this, and not so on. But this can be also energy that it tells you that stay away from people who demanding the love because they want your time, effort, and energy just solely for them. This is gonna be the one side of the issues. I'm talking about some of you who works with the energies. You probably talking about like this energy vampirism in there for it. Those are the demanding energies. But on the other side, you are gonna be looking in yourself. Is like, have you been acting like this? Is that is the issue? And where is it the issue that it's gonna come in? Because that issue is calling for what? It's calling for change. It's calling for different actions. I'm not gonna be demanding from this person the love because when I'm demanding it and they give it to me, this is a begging love. It's not real love. And it doesn't matter how much I'm begging this person, it doesn't matter if it's a mother, father, brother, sister, lover, and so on. It's not real love. It's time for me to mature and grow. Maturity and grow. Fifth house, Leo. Wisdom. Get it? The issues you're turning into wisdom. All right, talking about this next hour, that issue is gonna comes in because he all goes through the authority. Currently, the moon is gonna be squaring the sun, and that is intuition and authority are fighting of what is going on. I need to improve, but I don't have this money. I need to get in. I don't have this time. I need to make these things, but not gonna happen. I need to have, all these areas of concerns. In a sense, the ascendant of Leo, as you see it, talking about this red triangle right now, right here, okay, it is about one thing: suppressions. Oh, I cannot do this, I cannot do this. Who say you cannot? Cannot do, you can choose from within you. It's all important, it's what you're telling yourself. And here's the exit, This is what I love about astrology, that it shows you the exits. Your new intuitions is talking from within you. And then that energy is gonna comes in. It's point out where the area of evolutions you have to do within yourself. And that is connecting with the divine limitations of Saturn, the teacher. And then that energy from Saturn goes into the sun. You both learning to the confrontations. Okay? Now you're turning those issues to area of growth. Okay. All right. In the next hour, we're talking about 1 o'clock there. The midheaven is with the sun. The sun is still looking at into this energies with Saturn in there, but that missing. You're only getting the message. Okay. You're only going to get that message. It's going to be for a little time. But in the next hour, which is right now, it's 1 o'clock, we see in it that wisdom, that it's, if you like in the wisdom, the growth, you're not growing. And that's what, if you're missing something in the material world as a growth, if you're missing something, that's mean like you even have not reached that state of maturity to understand it, or for some reason, it's not your time accepting it. But looking at what you need to go ahead and talk to yourself, because that energy from the ascendant, it's only connecting to Mercury and Chiron. Something that you're telling yourself isn't there. See what this is. It's going to be showing it to you. But the current work that we're talking about of the sun, it is about that. Because right now, the moon and the sun, they're like, I don't want that intuition. I don't want to tell me how much I've wrong I was. If you take that personally in there, in your personal relationship, things gonna go south. But when the intuition, the woman, the female, the mother comes to the father, it says like, you know what? I think we need to make a corrective actions about those situations. And you're talking about this beautiful way. Instead of pointing fingers, you find the areas of growth. Okay? But tell that within yourself, you will understand what is your parents was missing, what are the situations was missing, but you also is going to be improving yourself for the next generations to come. You see, that's what the North Node right now is pointing out. You to see it first and the most, and then through sharing things to happen from in the reality with work, of course. All right, we're talking about the next hour is going to be at 2 o'clock. The midheaven is going to be close to Jupiter, that growth, supporting Mars and Neptune. We have a very beautiful energies there. It's coming in from Pluto. The moon is coming in and adding into this energies. The ascendant shows up to the sun and to Venus. If nobody loves you, love yourself. If it's nobody told you you can do this, You can heal from within and prove it. You do it yourself. This is a this type of wounds is in there that we are talking about that are encoded from over authority. Oh, you should not do this. No, 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 he cannot do this. No, 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 no. And anytime you hear the no, you're like, what happened? Usually, what happens when a teenager was suppressed in the earlier ages, when they turned 16, 18, and then all turn loose. And they don't get this. They want to do what they wanted to do because they still keep their traumas is in there. And then the things go south because they haven't learned in the proper way. When you say no, say why. And there is a one book in there. At the same time, you have to learn that some portions of your life, you have to say no. You have to learn because all the time you say yes, people taking an advantages out of you. And as you see it, this energies of improvement will teach you the both realms inside of you. But that is going to come in for much, much better from within yourself. I hope. All right, divine time. Okay, we're talking about those energies. The ascendant is going to be at Virgo, and it's pointing out to fixing the issues that you need to do because it's telling you that after you heal, you do all this work. What was going to be the result? You're not going to carry the baggage of the past into your future. That is that divine energies from Virgo towards the North Node and Mercury. See, the divine is going to give you the visions. It's going to give you everything. But at the same time, the midheaven, it is here. Gemini. This is what I talk about this afternoon because this energy is going to be telling you of the limitations, suppressions, the doubts. Oh, can I do this? Oh, can I get into this? You know, the logical mind within Virgo with the duality of um, Gemini should be or should not. Talking about especially about friendships, and you talk to one friend and he's like, "Sure, go ahead and do it." You talk to another friend, he's like, "Come on, no, 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 you're not gonna do this. That's not for you." Talk to you because your friends they're talking based of their experience. Okay, that is going to be the one lesson that the moon is going to be asking you because the moon is giving you an answer. Listen the intuitions because this is a divine intuition that it's going to comes in and talk to you about it. What do you need to do? Great message though. Yeah, I'll talk about this energy. I'll read a report here. Now you see that clarity of this duality inside of you. What are you gonna do when the energies are intense? Are you gonna keep your inner peace and you're gonna go through it? You see this red energies, right? You're gonna grow, you're gonna mature, you transformed, you changed. You're not gonna have this conflict with Mars because you through the transformations you keeping Mars at bay. You managing your emotions, your emotions and managing the energy, and the energies is reflecting within the world. And now you're seeing it within you. Are you going to be wise within yourself? Because that wisdom that it's carrying in there, it is about to manifesting. Okay, it is about manifesting. We're going to have some great, great retrograde season this year, guys. Great. All right, talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The ascendant goes into Libra. The midheaven isn't Cancer. The Cancer midheaven, it's going to be talking about, hey, authority. Look for that family in there. What do you do with this? What is your responsibility? What is this changes? What is that growth? Some of you maybe find a hard time currently as that authority about creations of family and so on, because that energy is off the chart. Okay, but is on the menu because the sun is gonna go into a Cancer. Life goes into building a family, but are you gonna be working on that within yourself? Are you gonna authorizing things that's gonna be helping? Because that authority is coming together with what? With intuition. What is your understanding with intuition when the hard times are? But the hard times are the issues. But if you look at the issues underneath layer, those are your area of improvements. I don't have to say that you all the time have to have a conflict and all this so you can evolve and be in this uh, maniac state of evolutions, like and so on. They're gonna come naturally, guys. And this is what is one of these beautiful energies to understanding these moments. All right. You see that triangle? We had that at Gemini, so now we have it at Cancer. Of course, in there, you see in it that it's connecting with the South Node and the True Lilith. Okay, the True Lilith is down here below, and this is the North Node that it's opposing Chiron and Mercury, and the family. Have you have some people in your family that says like, this is how it's always been, and that's how it's gonna be, and that's what you need to do, and you shut up. And now your moon that is out in Aquarius, it says like, you know what, this is BS. I'm not doing these things. And you're right. As an Aquarius inside of your energies, oh, you know you're right. Why? Here's that beautiful energies here that from the ascendant it goes into the moon, and from the moon you're solving that direct conflict right in here. And the moon is like, I know the answer. I know how to fix this. Even if I don't, I know I will. I can find it. That's what I'm here. I'm the innovator. I fix the issues. I fix the problems. I turn problems to solutions. That's what I came here for. And that divine energies of learnings coming from where? From Saturn and Pisces, bringing those mysteries of your visions. But under what? Under the balance of Libra. You don't have that balance? Oh boy, you're gonna be Matt, you're gonna be talking crap, and be careful with your mouth. What are you speaking? What are you talking? And so on for it during this hour. But at the same time, that midheaven tells you, you fix your shadow, you grow, and your family is gonna grow. When they see you digging up with your own stuff, you guys know exactly what I'm saying. Stuff. Those are between sh and stuff. All right. Well, Leo's energies again now, and of course, you were warned a few hours ago about this. Ascendant still is at Libra, divine energies with Mars, and this is when you're gonna be testing on your divine energies as a masculine. How you gonna be acting and reacting? As you see at Mars right now, together with Pluto resolving the conflicts. Okay, but if you are, hi Jolene, glad to see you here. It's a great message. Thank you for your comments underneath the videos. Like them. And talking about this direct confrontations here, and we're talking about specifically on Venus. Oh, you don't do these things to me. You're not doing these things for me. You don't love me. Guilt tripping energies. We're talking about 7 p.m. You may felt those energies like they're not probably yours. They're collective. Okay, for those who are feeling the energies, you guys know exactly how that feels. All of a sudden, this energy comes to you, and you're like, it's not me. I don't know how I feel it. I don't know what it is. But that is how this collective energy is going to be. Because people learn the indulgence as love, the attentions, the flowers, and so on and so on, just because that is it, like an indulgence. If you learned indulgence, you didn't learn love. But if you have the true love. You really give that flower with true love, with true heart, and you begin to learn it. So if you learn the indulgement, now it's that purging time for this because you don't feel that love. Why? Because it's teaching you to find the area of improvement, what real love is. This is going to be one of the hard, but one of the best parts when a Venus is transiting into Taurus. I know some of you probably feel this. I'm not the only one. Okay. And of course, we're talking about 8 o'clock. Still, this energy of midheaven in there. We're just talking about right in here. And the ascendant is in Scorpio, opposing the sun. Authority. Oh, I have to authorize this. If this person doesn't love me, bye. I have to authorize this. I have to destroy this. I have to demolish this. Well, you're supposed to do a one thing. Talk to yourself positively and to find your intuitions of how to navigate all this. But did you practice patience? Well, Leo doesn't have a lot of patience, and Mars, there it's currently on Aries, they kind of don't have a lot of patience. But if you grow and matured in there, you will understand this is a part of your destiny to do this. And then you learn it. That opportunities of growth. Instead of destroying, what do? Oh, I'm going to fix this. I see these broken things and so on. I can add this into it and I can make it better. You do something. You change patterns. You change all these perspectives out there for the life. And then the rest of the people are just like, how did you do it? And you're like, I just do it because I know how to work with the energies. And you learn it, this process of your evolution. Because you're not about in the old pattern of, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I have these issues. And you play that game of victim so other people can help you. You're just like, I have issues. Okay, let's see what the issue is. Let me find out. Let me dig in. How can this be fixed? What is needed? What I need to learn? What I need to buy? What I need to get? Oh, I see this guy made the evolution. Okay, let's see. How about if I do this and this, and then I can put all these pieces together. You put that puzzle together as an Aquarius energies, and then just poof. You make that things better here. But you learn, right? You learn, you grow. Fifth year, when you build castles out of Lego, you guys know what I'm talking about. Of course, you did that, you learned that. And the Virgo's energies right now, which is they came in a few hours earlier, they told you what you're going to deal with, and you're dealing with. It's positive, it's healing, it's great. You're healing authority, you're healing the love. The love was always there. You just did not experience it. You just were taught the wrong side of what love is. Well, now you're understanding what love is with these energies of truth within yourself and there. Yeah, big blue line. Yeah. I was talking about that shadow. You know, when your desires begin to manifest in there, how happy you are. Finally, something great happened with your life. And then you're like, man, it was about time. Right? But that experience is because you healed something. And whatever you heal, you grow. You know, Lilith is not only this energies of shadow and hidden desire and all these bad patterns within yourself. Your dreams are there. Dreams that you buried. The prince that is finding his princess. The princess that kissed the frog. Right? the Beauty and the Beast. They live there in that shadow. Okay? This is more like forgotten emotions that you bury it within you. But with those emotions, what do you have in there? But when you heal it, talking about healing the inner child. All right. And here is those Libras energies at 11 o'clock again, between the ascendant and the midheaven that it's at Libra. Uh, this becomes beautiful because around 11 o'clock you feel this balance inside of you. And it's pointing out to the sun, at the end of the day, who is responsible for your own happiness is you. You're the one who maintained balance. You're the one who refrained from actions. You're the one who have the chance of everything that goes on in there within you. But as I see it at the end of the day, that energy, that square between the moon, that red line right here, and the sun, it's resolved by the divine visions. And at the same time, it's solved by the inner work of the balance because the moon is supporting them both. At the same time, the moon, your intuitions of renovating these areas of growth, help you to find your road ahead within life to heal these patterns inside of it because you talked good. You find solutions where only people sees problems. And then you're gonna put your head in your pillow and you're gonna be happy of what you did for you. And if you do that, guys, that's gonna be great for you. I'm glad to do this energy expressions for you guys. If you have any questions, concerns, and so on, I would love to hear your comments or and so on. You can check our website or you can write me and a Facebook in there and come back tomorrow for another astrogravitational report and wisdom for you guys. Beloved. Let me give you the gifts. Take it as much as you need it. Beloved guys.